Welcome to the South Hockey Network, everybody, live on YouTube, live from the Glenview Community Ice Center. The Glenbrook South Titans finally playing back here on home ice as they welcome the Fenwick Friars in for another SHL regular season matchup. This is the Wintrust South Hockey Network. Thank Glenview Bank and Trust for being our presenting sponsor all season long, making these broadcasts possible for all you folks watching at home. My name's Dylan Ward, Gerard Boris, our technical engineer tonight, and I believe it will be Brad Cesario on camera. Actually, it might be Joe Hoffer who's back in the building tonight. We will see who gets that role. So 17 minutes go on the clock as the Glenbrook South Titans and Fenwick Friars meet for the first time of 3 regular season meetings this year. The Titans swept the Fenwick Friars in all 3 matchups last season, a 6-0 win, a 4-1, actually a 5-1 win, and then a 5-2 win respectively. Also, they beat them, I believe, 3-0 in the O'Grady Cup Thanksgiving tournament. The Titans wearing black, the Fenwick Friars wearing white. It's been a tough season for the Fenwick Friars. After only winning 3 games in the SHL last year, they have surpassed that number. They now have 4 wins, 12 losses as they come into tonight on a 3-game losing streak. They won against the Lake Forest Scouts 3-0 on Saturday, November 2nd. But since then, they lost 2-1 to St. Ignatius, 2-0 to the Glenbrook North Spartans, and 4-0 to the Carmel Catholic Corsairs. So in SHL play, they have only managed to score 1 goal in their last 3 games after being shut out in their last 2. As for the Titans, they come into this game off of a win over the Stevenson Patriots, as the Titans would like to get back to a winning streak of their own. Their season high this year was 3 games in a row, so we'll see if they are able to get anything going. The Titans 6-4-1 on the season, 13 points, currently sitting 7th place in the SHL. Well, the Titans are working with a short bench tonight. A lot of guys out of the lineup. We know that Asher Vanderplug out month to month with a lower body injury, and Adam Sokol out with a knee injury as well. But besides that, Ben Stevens and Jonah Weiss both out for personal reasons, and JP Rakana out as well with an illness. So, of course, Mitchell Adams in the lineup, as he has been over the last couple of days. This will be his 3rd appearance on the varsity team. And besides that, no other call-ups for head coach Jim Philbin, so we will see if that gets to the Titans at any point tonight. Titans in black, they'll go left to right in period number 1. Fenwick in white, they'll go from right to left. As a makeshift line without Ben Stevens, we see Jonathan Cesario, Evan Bonnell, and Jack Higgins from left to right. In the forward group, Aiden Weller and Luke Fagan, your defensemen, to start this game. As we get a bit of a delay here, Thomas Preston, your starting goaltender, of course, for the Titans, as no JP Rakana available for this evening's matchup. Thomas Preston, .265 goals allowed average and a .903 save percentage as the puck falls, and we are underway. We appreciate you spending your Saturday night with us here at the Glenview Ice Center as the Titans back on home ice. Here comes Fenwick. Schmidt gets it over to the right wing. Here's a shot from Harrison Ceramic, and Thomas Preston makes his first save of the game early. Cole Alessi is the starting goaltender for Fenwick, and similar to Jim Philbin, head coach of the Friars, decides to go with Cole Alessi for every single SHL game so far this season. That's head coach Nick Fabrini. He's got a 3.707 goals allowed average and an .875 save percentage on the SHL season. Here's Higgins into the zone down the right wing side, takes a check into the boards by Pasternak. And now James Papp looking to clear the zone. Bonnell pressuring, but Fenwick steals it right back. Dumped into the zone by the Friars. Luke Fagan chasing after it down below his own goal line. He puts on the brakes. Fagan goes back behind the net. Aiden Weller now out to Higgins. Jack Higgins through neutral ice will dump this one down the right wing as the Titans go off for a change. You can really feel the short bench just by looking at the Titans bench here tonight. Some large gaps and lots of real estate on that bench as, again, we mentioned the Titans without 5 of their players tonight, including 4 skaters and the goaltender. Will Fagan out to Mitchell Adams. Got it to Zach Boris. Boris over the line down the right wing side. Fires a shot, save, rebound. Lytle nearly poked home that rebound. If that had gone, it would have been a secondary assist for Mitchell Adams. Still waiting for his first point since being called up to the Varsity 1 squad from Varsity 2. Now Boris over the line down the left wing side. Centered it. Lytle behind the net. Dylan Lytle tried a backhander that hit the side of the cage. Zach Boris laid it down low for Adams, but it gets intercepted by Papp. And James Papp out to the neutral zone. Pabst now will get it into the zone. We got a Papp and Pabst on this team, so watch out for that if you're a broadcaster. This one stolen away, Benji Pajurski, but sticked back to the Friars. Dean Vajuk now to Pabst. What a move. He takes a shot and the save made by Preston. Good stop by the freshman after an impressive dangle from William Pabst. Now Pajurski over the line. Leaves it for Surma. Back up high it goes. Aiden Weller to the net. That got blocked and the rebound sitting in the slot. Fenwick able to come out with it. Preston behind the goal line will settle it down. Will Fagan. Fagan out to Hoffert. Blake Hoffert. Now to Surma who dumps it in. Way out of his net to play it. Coalesce. Puck bouncing in the blue paint. Titans trying to swat it home, but they could not. And Harrison Ceramic will now skate through neutral ice. Over the line he comes down the left wing. He sent it up high. Pasternak's shot. Missed the net by a wide margin. Now the Titans steal it back. Fenwick looking to steal it back from them. They do. Here's Harry Ceramic. Sent it up to the right circle, but Pajurski poked it out of there. Now Blake Hoffer turning on the Jets. Hoffer one-on-one, gets around 1D to the backhand, and the save made by Alessi. Blake Hoffer nearly a nice dangle goal himself as this one's tipped on net and held on to by the Fenwick goaltender. Impressive stuff from Blake Hoffer as we take a look at the net cam here. And on the other side, another good save for Thomas Preston on a good one-on-one chance. So we get a whistle for delayed offsides. That'll bring the face-off back out to the neutral zone. Evan Bonnell in neutral ice wins the face-off just for a moment as it gets repossessed by the Friars. They dump it into the Titans zone. Jack Higgins. Now Luke Fagan. Kicks it to Higgins. Now out to the neutral zone. Intercepted by Papp as he brings it over the line onside. Sent it to Tantero. Tantero to the slot. Couldn't get it to his forehand as Evan Bonnell repossesses the puck for the Titans. He comes over the line down the right wing side. Bonnell in the corner. Puts on the brakes. Got it to Higgins, who centered it. Intercepted by Papp. Cesario trying to get possession, but the Friars will come out of the zone with it. Here comes Tantero over the line down the left wing side, but offsides called by the near side linesman, and that'll stop play. 12:58 to go in the first. Titans lead shots 4-2, but a relatively evenly played game here tonight, as the Fenwick Friars can likely detect that the Titans are rolling a short bench today and will be hungry to pick up their 5th win of the SHL season. Again, 4-12 the Fenwick Friars record in the SHL as they play in both the SHL and CCHL, so a lot of games on their schedule. This one stolen away by Preston. He takes a shot. That one stopped by Alessi. Rebound, Lytle picks it up. Tried to find that top right corner. Good shot, but the release would not beat the goaltender. Now Fagan can't keep it in the zone. Here comes Fenwick 2-on-1. Paps couldn't get around Ryan Mulvey, but then he centered it right there. Pisano, and now Vajuk couldn't bury it into a wide open net. Close call for Fenwick here early. but we stay 0-0 at the Glenview Ice Center. Final home game before the North-South game, as the Titans will have tomorrow off, as well as Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. They'll travel to Carmel for their second meeting of the season with the Corsairs. And that'll be the last SHL game for the Titans before North-South. Here comes Surma playing it off the far boards in neutral ice. Frank Surma tried a tough angle shot. That's stopped by Alessi. Now back up high, Aiden Weller left point to McPherson near side. Cole McPherson fires, that just missed the net. Aiden Weller, Cole McPherson towards the net, intercepted by Pat. After that game next week on Thursday night against Carmel, the Titans will play 4 games in 3 days in the SHL Showcase, none of those being regular season contests. It's not really a tournament either, more of just a chance for teams from out of town to come in and face off against the SHL squad. So technically not exhibition games, as they'll count in the Titans' overall record, but not regular season either, and not tournament. Here comes Vegas. Got it to White in the slot, couldn't get around Cole McPherson. McPherson backhander out to the neutral zone, found by Hoffer. Blake Hoffer, one hand on his stick, hacked it back to Luke Fagan, now finds Pajerski. That puck in his skates, didn't know where it was. Now we'll recover the puck. Pajerski off the near boards, it's sent down all the way for an icing against the Titans, and that'll set up an O-zone draw for the Fenwick Friars with 10:34 to go in period number 1. Ready for the drop of the puck. Titans own zone, circle to Preston's left. Evan Bonnell waiting at the face-off circle. He won possession. Evan Bonnell skates through the neutral zone, comes over the line down the left wing side, takes a hit from Blake Zorovich, and the puck goes down to the corner. Bonnell retreats. He plays it off the end boards. Fenwick looking to hack it out. Puck takes a crazy deflection and goes right to Bonnell, who gets a shot on goal, and Cole Alessi makes the save. We'll take a look at the replay. That puck definitely hit a weird stanchion or something. It usually does not bounce that way off hockey boards. But the Titans playing on home ice, sometimes able to take advantage of some of those things if they know it well. Here's Senna now over the line, takes a shot, gobbled up by Preston, and he hangs on. Let's see exactly what happened here. As Gerard, I'm not sure if this is something you can fix, but it looks like our main camera is set to 0 seconds on the replay, and that's why we're not getting any replay on the main camera. We'll look into that at our next whistle. Sorry about that, folks. Aiden Weller to the near side, Lytell. Can't tip it out, and now he does get it outside the zone. Sveet will dump it back in, and it's taken by Will Fagan. Now Dylan Lytell finds Mitchell Adams. Taken away by the Friars. Sveet got it outside the zone. Adams finds it, can't dump it in, as Sveet was waiting right there at the blue line. Now here comes Giovanni Senna. He fires a shot, that one just over the crossbar. James Papp keeps it alive, left point, or right point. Now sends it down to Senna. The Fenwick Friar captain gets a shot on goal. Preston thought he had it, he did not. Will Fagan with 8:57 to go in period number 1. Both teams waiting for their first goal of the evening. Fagan over the line. Will Fagan gets around Sveet, centers it, but that one's in the skates of a Fenwick defender. And the Friars will play this one out to neutral ice. Tantero comes over the line. Tantero around Weller. He centered it, but Vegas wasn't there. Pajerski was instead. He'll try and clear it out. Kept alive right point. Now over to the left side, Pasternak. Save made by Preston, right in his chest logo on his jersey. Face off at the left circle, Fenwick attacking zone. Pajerski ready for the draw against White. And the drop of the puck, won cleanly by Pajerski. Back for Luke Fagan. Now to the far side, Blake Hoffer. Hoffer behind his own net, takes a lap, turns on the Jets as he skates down the right wing side. Hoffer around one defender, hangs onto the puck, centers at Surma. Shot on goal, save made. Rebound, Pajerski trying to hack that home. He could not, as the Friars play it off the near glass and out. Won't go far enough for icing. As Fenwick changes him up, Pajerski over to Luke Fagan. Fagan out to Surma in neutral ice. Frank Surma sends one in on net. Covered up by Cole Alessi. He hangs on for a whistle. Looks like it's working now. Gerard shakes his head, not sure why. 7:51 to go in the first. As Blake Hoffer's line tonight, Frank Surma to his left and Benji Pajerski to his right. This shot off the draw, sent wide without Ben Stevens in the lineup if you're joining us late. Of course, Asher Vanderplug and Adam Sokol have both been injured, but Titans also without Jonah Weiss and Ben Stevens and JP Rakana. So talk about a short bench for the Glenbrook South Titans as this one sent down below the goal line it goes. Will Fagan out to Pajerski. Benji Pajerski over the line down the left wing side around Pap, centered at Surma. Now Hoffer couldn't bat that one out of midair. Blake Hoffer up to Ryan Mulvey, big slap shot. And that's held on to by Alessi. Titans 10th shot on goal. 7:11 to go in the first period, but we stay scoreless here at Glenview Ice Center. Titans are on pace for a high shooting night as their season average in the SHL, 28 per game. Fenwick's average against only 24. But the Titans are on pace to surpass 30, maybe even surpass 40 if I can do some quick math. We'll see if that continues on. Now Schmidt gets it up to Senna. Giovanni Senna down to the far side. Ceramic sends it in front, and Schmidt just tipped it wide. No save necessary for Preston. Now Cesario takes the puck away, out to the neutral zone. Barrett Nofziger will take it away. Now out to the neutral zone. This is gloved down by Evan Bonnell. Schmidt slams him into the boards. And a battle for the puck on the near side. Zorovich takes a shot that just missed the net. Now Nofziger. Back out to the neutral zone. It's Zorovich. Zorovich, now Tantero towards the net. Sticked away by Will Fagan. Ryan Mulvey plays it out to Charlie Preston. Preston out to Higgins, who deflects it into the zone, but Fenwick, all they can do is clear this down for an icing. Stopping the clock once again with 5:58 to go in period number one. We stay scoreless at the Glenview Ice Center. In these two teams' first meeting of the season, the Fenwick Friars, the third to last team for the Titans to face for the first time this season. As after tonight, they'll only have Glenbrook North and Loyola Gold left to play for the first time among the 10 SHL opponents that the Titans have in the League of 11. They'll play GBM for the first time, of course, on Thanksgiving Eve in the North-South game. They'll play Loyola Gold for the first time on December 2nd. Here's Boris shooting, tough angle, save made by Alessi. He's now 11 for 11 between the pipes for the Fenwick Friars. Can't get it out past Weller. Sent it towards the slot, intercepted by Pap, as this is played with the backhand off the boards and out for another icing against the Friars. Stopping the clock once again with 5:06 to go in period number one here at the Glenview Ice Center. Right circle face-off as the Surma Pajerski Hoffer line comes out there. Both Fagans out on a defensive pairing for this shift. Faceoffs taken by the Friars. To the far side. Now out to neutral ice, William Pabst. Pabst over the line. Will dump it in. Needed some help. Luke Fagan looking to get to the puck, but Dean Vajuk. Now back up to Zorovich as he gloves it down and sends it back in for the Friars. Will Fagan can't get it out past Veet. He takes a shot. Sicked away by the Titans. Fagan couldn't get it out. Now Vajuk takes a shot as that got blocked on its way. Benji Pajerski out to Surma. Nice reception. Frank Surma sent it ahead. Blake Hoffer got to it. Hoffer shot it. Save made by Alessi. Rebound picked up Frank Surma. Up to Luke Fagan, across to Will Fagan. He'll fire a shot. That gets blocked on its way. Now Hoffer to the blue paint. Puck sitting there, and Fenwick able to get it out of harm's way, but only to give it up to the Titans. Here's Will Fagan, right point, across for his brother Luke. Here's a shot, save made by Alessi. And now Pabst will take the puck and lift it out to the neutral zone. Gloved down by Will Fagan. Blake Hoffer. Now Will Fagan near side. Fagan over to Hoffer. Nice reception on the pass. He's got himself a partial break, and he scores! What a goal by Blake Hoffer. He has scored the Titans' last 2 consecutive goals. As Glenbrook South strikes first, they lead 1-0. How about that spin move to get the puck to his forehand? And Blake Hoffer's got some speed on him. Turned what could have been a 1-on-2 into a full-on breakaway and placed that shot just inside the right post. And on shot on goal number 13, the Titans finally able to crack Cole Alessi for the first time tonight. We'll see if that goal gives the Titans a little pep in their step. Here's Cesario down the right wing. Played it up high, Aiden Weller. Couldn't keep it in the zone at the right point. Puck rolls in towards Preston, who settles it down for Weller. Now Bunnell. Evan Bunnell, far side Ryan Mulvey. Cesario, but it gets forced out of the zone. Blake Hoffer with his team-leading 8th goal in the SHL this season. As the Titans offside on this zone entry for another stoppage. He's now scored a goal in 3 of his last 4 games in the SHL. The only game he didn't score was, of course, that 5-0 loss to New Trier Green where nobody scored. And also for Hoffer, 5 goals in his last 6 SHL contests. Only a junior here for Jim Philbin and company. Broke out last season playing on a line with Zach Freemuth. Committed to University of Illinois to play Division I baseball as a left-handed pitcher. If you could believe hockey's not his main sport. Now Vajuk picks it up in neutral ice. Over the line, takes a shot top of the right circle, fired high above Preston's net. Now the Titans out to the neutral zone, Pasternak. Back into Fenwick territory as this one's played out to neutral ice. Ryan Mulvey looking for Boris, couldn't get it to him cleanly. Now Schmidt. Giovanni Senna over the line, has some space. Looked to center it for Schmidt, but it was in his skates. Good idea, but just a little off on that pass. Now Senna, up high, Pat, across for Sveet. Left point, Sveet plays it off the near boards, but intercepted by Aiden Weller, who plays it to the far side for Lytell. 1:30 to go in period number 1. Titans lead 1-0. Here's Senna with a shot, and a glove save made by Preston. Save number 6 on the evening for the freshman goaltender, Thomas Preston. Ozone face-off for the Friars coming up at the left wing circle. White ready for the drop of the puck against Pajerski. Face-off taken by the Titans. Luke Fagan backhands it to his brother Will. Will Fagan out to Pajerski. Benji Pajerski over the line. Toe drag and a shot. Nice idea from the 3-year varsity veteran Benji Pajerski. Put it on net, but the save was made by Alessi. Now Vegas backhands it in. Will Fagan out to Hoffer. Blake Hoffer, your lone goal scorer tonight. Will dump this one in. Taken by Sveit as he circles behind his own net with it. Pressure from Hoffer. And he deflects this one out of play. 39 seconds left in period number 1. Titans out shooting the Friars 17-6 here at Glenview Ice Center. In the last home game for this Varsity 1 squad until the big one on Thanksgiving Eve. Evan Bonnell ready for the drop of the puck. He wins it, but it gets sent back out to the neutral zone. Here's Vajuk, taken away, Evan Bonnell. Over the line. They fight for it, near side half boards. As it goes down below the goal line, Zorovich, 20 seconds left, but as the Titans proved last game, gotta play till the buzzer sounds. Now Pabst. And the Friars able to get this one outside the zone. 4 seconds left. Ryan Mulvey will retreat and come below the goal line and let time expire on period number 1. So 17 minutes are in the books. Blake Hoffer with the lone goal. And the Titans carry a 1-0 lead into period number 2, up 17-6 in shots. We'll be right back here on the South Hockey Network. Don't go anywhere. Second period coming up momentarily. Period number 2 coming right up here on the South Hockey Network. Dylan Ward live on the broadcast. Gerard Boris, our technical engineer. Brad Cesario, your scoreboard operator. The Titans have their first ever alumni game in program history Tuesday after next Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. right here at Glenview Ice Center. Of course, the Marko Nikolic Foundation, the young man who was killed in a drunk driving accident. All proceeds from the game will go to him. The family will drop the puck. It will be a great night here at Glenview Ice Center for some of the Titans alumni to get a game in. It's something that a lot of programs from around the state of Illinois have implemented over the last few years, but the Titans will be added to that list. As they won't play another alumni team, they'll just play sort of a blue versus white game, so to speak. Teams have switched sides. Titans in black, Fenwick in white. GBS going from right to left, and the Friars from left to right. Zorovic to the far side. It's Pasternak. Intercepted nearly, but Zorovic got it back for the Friars. Now Pajerski takes it away in neutral ice. Fagan to Hoffer. Blake Hoffer over the line, tries a slap shot that gets blocked by Zorovic in close. Deflected it wide. Puck comes back out to the neutral zone, a collision near the Titan bench. And Frank Surma will retreat back in his own end. Surma off the goal, finds Ryan Mulvey. Mulvey to Hoffer. Blake Hoffer. Over the line, dangles around Zorovic, takes a shot, save, rebound. Surma couldn't bury the rebound. Now Will Fagan tries a shot. A loud thud off the pad of Cole Alessi. Hoffer now finds Will Fagan wide open, tries a shot, save, rebound, they score! Frank Surma centered it, and Benji Pajerski tapped it home. The Titans make it 2-0. Fagan, Surma, Pajerski. As it was a nice play by Frank Surma, unselfish. He could have tried a backhand shot, but saw Benji Pajerski waiting right in the blue paint. And Pajerski pots home his 4th goal of the season and hits the 10-point plateau in SHL play. 4 goals and 6 assists to his name. Drop of the puck back at center ice. Bonnell versus White at the face-off circle. Puck falls and White takes possession for the Friars. 2-0 if you're coming to tune into this game after looking at the score online on Game Sheet. Not sure who's running the Game Sheet iPad down there between the penalty box, but they have the score as 2-2. That is not the score of this game. It's 2-0 at the moment in favor of the Titans. I don't mean to call anybody out here, but these home games at Glenview Ice Center, whoever's been on the iPad has been having a little bit of a hard time working that thing on multiple occasions. And I'm not just censoring the name, I don't know who's down there doing the iPad. Here's Vegas, dumping it in around Weller. Got to the puck, takes a shot, that one high of the net. No save necessary for Thomas Preston, who's 6 for 6 so far. Now Pabst seals it below the goal line. Pressure from McPherson, pinning him up against the boards. Now Bonnell. Out to the neutral zone. No, it's kept alive by Zorovic as he sends it deep. McPherson plays it off the boards. Jonathan Cesario can't get it out cleanly. This shot goes past Preston. As in past his goal, not past him into the goal. Now it's Bonnell. Taken away by the Friars. Behind the net, this one thrown in front, but it goes right to Cesario. And he'll lift it out. Not far enough for icing. Zorovic will catch up to it for the Friars. And out to Pabst. William Pabst now backwards for Zorovic, who dumps it in. Down the right wing side, puck takes a bounce off the boards and goes near Preston's blue paint area. Now out to Preston. Charlie Preston, that is. Boris for the Titans in neutral ice. Preston backhands it, finds Lytell waiting at the blue line. Right wing side, Lytell circles down below the goal line, sent it up high. Here's Will Fagan with a shot. Glove save made by Alessi. An impressive stop for the Fenwick goaltender, robbing Will Fagan of what would have been his 3rd goal this season in SHL play. Nice stop. Cole Alessi has been Nick Fabrini's man all season long. He's started all 16, now 17 games on the regular season for the Glenbrook South Titans. 307 goals allowed average and an .875 save percentage, but part of that is just because Fenwick doesn't have the best record in general as a team. But he's had a solid night tonight, stopping 20 of the 22 Glenbrook South shots. Now here's Will Fagan out to Charlie Preston. Preston over the line, fires a shot, and covering it up for a whistle is Cole Alessi. Stops play with 12:54 to go in the second. 2-0 Titans. Blake Hoffer, Benji Pajurski with your goals. As we'll get ready to drop the puck at the left wing circle. Hoffer ready for the draw. He wins it back up high to Ryan Mulvey. Mulvey fires a shot into the glove cleanly and held on to once again by Alessi. We'll do it again. As a few seconds strip off the clock, now down to 12:49 to go in period number 2. Puck falls, Fenwick wins it this time as they go to the far side. Tantero lifting it out to the neutral zone. Vegas picks it up. Fenwick might have an odd man rush. White to the right side. Here's a shot. Big save made by Preston as he robs White on the 2-on-1. Point blank at the doorstep. Keeping the 0 on the board for the Friars. Let's have another look at that one. Thomas Preston, the freshman phenom for the Glenbrook South Titans. Wow, look at that. The full splits extension, just gets enough of it with his left pad as he's glad he didn't clip his toenails this morning. Look at that, just enough. Impressive stop for number 41, Black. Back underway, here's Aiden Weller to the slot. Higgins with a shot save, rebound, another save made by Alessi as the goaltenders begin to steal the show here at Glenview Ice Center. One great save by Preston. Cole Alessi answers with one of his own. 2 saves as well. And there's 1, there's 2. Oh my goodness. 12:10 to go in the second period. And just an outstanding performance by both netminders here tonight. The Titans with a 2-0 lead thanks to 25 shots on goal. Remember, the Titans average per game in the SHL this season, 28. And we're less than halfway through regulation. They're only 3 away from hitting their average. This one kick to the far side, Higgins. Now Aiden Weller. As we get a whistle, it looks like a penalty's called by the official in neutral ice. Gonna send Jack Higgins to the penalty box for roughing. So the Fenwick Friars will get an opportunity on the power play, and the Titans will be shorthanded. All penalty kills for the Titans are sponsored by Hannah Vanderplug Trial Attorneys. On the power play this season, Fenwick, a brutal 6.8%, only 3 out of 44 on the man advantage. As for the Titans penalty kill, we all know that that's red hot, 27 for 29, 93.1%, as the Friars will look for only their 4th power play goal of the season for the next 2 minutes. Those power play goals for the Friars have been scored by Giovanni Senna, Charlie Bastido, and Robert Schmidt. Titans have 2 shorthanded goals this season. We'll see what happens here on this Fenwick power play. Face-off, won by the Friars. Here's Tantero, finds Pap to the near side, Zorovich. Sent it down below the goal line, bounces off the end boards. Tantero down for Paps, looking for him. But a hit up against the boards, near side corner. Battle for the puck. 3-on-1 in terms of Fenwick in that board battle, but they won't come away with the puck cleanly. Surma can't clear it out. Kept alive by Pap to the near side, Zorovich. Right circle, sent it down to Senna. Now Zorovich gets it back. Up high, Pap. One-timer, save made by Preston. Rebound, covered up by Thomas Preston as he'll hang on for a whistle. 42 seconds into the Fenwick power play, they demonstrated some nice pass work, but only one real scoring opportunity right before that whistle. will drop the puck at the right wing circle in the Titans D zone. Pajurski ready for the draw. He's got Mulvey, Weller, and Cesario out there for this PK unit. Here's Pap on the right side, slides it over. Now gets it back. Tantero now with a shot, blocked by Cesario and close. Tantero gets the puck back, now finds Pap, takes a shot, just missed the net. Bounces off the glass and sits on the net for a moment before Zorovic gets back to it. Sent it up to Pap, now back to Zorovic. 52 seconds to go in the power play. Ryan Mulvey intercepts, can't clear it out. Zorovic centers it, Pap, and they score! Titans with a few failed clearing opportunities. And the Friars able to get that one right in front of the net. And their first goal of the game, 2-1. Nice pass by Zorovic. Right to William Pabst for only his second goal of the season in SHL play. So go figure. Fenwick has just scored only their 4th power play goal of the year, and the Titans have just allowed only their 3rd power play goal against this season. As one of the best PKs, one of the worst power plays in the SHL. Both go the opposite of what you'd expect based on the probability. So a 1-goal game, Pasternak. Now taken back by Hoffer and taken away by the Friars. Here's White, plays it off the far boards, got to the puck, tried a shot on Preston, the save made. Ceramic now to the far side corner. Ceramic up to Sveit, he takes a shot just wide of the net. Ceramic gets the puck back. Taken away by Surma as he lifts it out to the neutral zone off a deflection. Pap gloves it down, but taken right back by the Titans. Luke Fagan enters the zone. Fagan around Pap, plays it to the near side, but nobody there for the Titans, as Fenwick will come the other way through neutral ice. Taken away, Benji Pajurski runs into a man in neutral ice. Good clean hit by Pajurski. Now right on net, rebound by Preston, backhand try, wouldn't work. Now Schmidt pulls it to his forehand and throws one towards the net, but that missed the cage. Now to neutral, or the slot I should say. Senna couldn't turn around and fire that one on his forehand, and the Titans able to clear this one out to the neutral zone. Halfway through regulation time, 2-1 favor of the Titans. Titans led 2-0 before Fenwick scored on the man advantage to bring themselves within 1 of Glenbrook South. Now here's Cesario, back for McPherson. Will Fagan on the near side. Out to the neutral zone, Bonnell backhands it down low. Cesario chasing after it. Zorovic hits him into the corner. As now Bonnell takes it for the Titans. Throws it to the net, and that one stopped by Cole Alessi. Titans' first shot on goal in a while, it feels like. They're now up to 26-14 in terms of the lead. Here's Zorovic for the Friars. Out to the neutral zone, Fenwick clears it. The Titans battling up against the far side boards and sent all the way down by the Friars. It will be an icing. Face-off coming up at the right circle, Titans attacking zone. 7:45 to go in the second. As contrary to what it says on your scoreboard, it is only 2-1. Brad Cesario fixing that up for you on scoreboard duty tonight. Lytle to Boris, backhander, just missed the crossbar with that shot. Now Charlie Preston, back for Boris. Puck sitting at the far side corner. Boris can't lift it up to the right point. Now Pasternak to the near side for Sveit. Pisano Out to Lodio. Here's a shot, but offside to the Friars. The fans not happy about that call. It was a close play. Let's see if I clipped it in time. And just didn't see it in time, but it did look like number 10 in white was maybe one step off sides. Really just inconclusive from that angle. The Fenwick fans have been active tonight in terms of being loud and letting the refs hear it when they don't agree with a call. Fenwick fans always loud and proud for their Friars. Offer up to Weller, takes a shot. That one went wide, blocked by Zorovic, and the Friars looking to get it back out to neutral ice. Tantero will play it back to Pap as the Friars will take their time, knowing that just one goal, one bounce in their favor could lead to a tie score. Pajerski keeps it in the zone, runs into Pap, and the puck taken back by the Friars. Here comes Tantero over the line. Down the right wing side, good stick by the captain, Mulvey, to knock that out of possession and get it out to the neutral zone. Here's Mulvey again. Got around 2D. Here's a shot. That one just whistles past the net. Ryan Mulvey down to Blake Hoffer. Threw it to the slot. Kept alive Aiden Weller with a shot. As the net is off its post, the ref will race in there and fix it to keep live play going. Now here's Mulvey towards the net again. That one just high and missed the target. Zorovic below the goal line. A penalty coming up as Blake Hoffer gets his stick knocked out of his hands, and a slashing call will go against the Fenwick Friars. So after the Friars scored on their lone power play attempt in this game, the Titans will now get a chance of their own, as Jonathan Sveit heads to the box, and the Titans go to the power play. All power plays on the South Hockey Network are brought to you by RSM, the power of being understood. The Titans on the man advantage, 13.8% this season. They've only scored 4 power play goals and across 2 separate games. As for the penalty kill for Fenwick, though, 77.5%, sits second to last in percentage in the SHL. So the Titans perhaps with an opportunity to get on the board, and here is that Varsity 2 call-up. Mitchell Adams playing on PP unit number 1 here for Jim Philbin. This one's cleared out by the Friars. It goes down on Thomas Preston. Ryan Mulvey will pick it up. Adams lurking near the blue line. Now out to Bonnell. Bonnell finds Cesario in his skates. Cesario gets it back to his stick. Jonathan Cesario hit into the far side corner. Bonnell racing in there to grab possession. He does. Evan Bonnell below the net. Puck taken away by the Friars. They'll look to clear it out. They can't. Good presence there from Mitchell Adams. Now a board battle, near side corner. Adams comes away with it. Up to Will Fagan. Fagan with a shot, blocked by the stick of White as it deflects up and into the netting. For another stoppage. 1:09 to go on the power play. 4:45 to go in the second. Titans lead the game 2-1. Blake Hoffer and Benji Pajerski, your goal scorers tonight. William Pabst with the goal for Fenwick. That came on the power play earlier this period. Hoffer ready at the left face-off circle. Won the face-off, back up to Will Fagan. Goes across for his brother Luke Fagan. Here's a shot. Blocked by Zorovic. He tried to play it off the glass and out. That didn't work out. Here's Frank Surma. Now down to Benji Pajerski. Nice reception. Pajerski towards the net, looking for Hoffer. Never got to him cleanly. As now Fenwick unable to clear the zone. Will Fagan keeps it alive at the blue line. Now they will get it over his head and outside. 40 seconds left on the power play for the Titans, who've only had about 2 shots on goal in the last 5 or so minutes of playing time. Blake Hoffer dumps it in down the right wing side. Hoffer down below the goal line. Frank Surma Pinned up against the boards by Pap. Now the loose puck found by Hoffer. Threw it up to Will Fagan. Fagan left point, finds Blake Hoffer. Left circle, couldn't slide it over, and it's intercepted by Giovanni Senna. Senna around Fagan, has White, got it over to him, but the one-timer didn't work out as the puck was just a little too out of his reach. Fenwick that close to tying the game up, shorthanded. As the penalty comes to an end, Hoffer throws it up to Will Fagan. Glove down by Senna, and here come the Friars the other way. 3.5 to go in the second period. As both these teams looking to carry some momentum into the third period. Well, the Titans will get another penalty as Will Fagan hits a man into the corner boards. And the Friars will head back to the power play after the Titans were unsuccessful. On a man advantage of their own, to the power play go the Friars. So all penalty kills for the Titans are brought to you by Anna Vanderplug Trial Attorneys. We mentioned Fenwick with the worst power play in the SHL coming into tonight at 6.8. The Titans with the third best penalty kill of the night. Well, you could throw all those numbers out the window because Fenwick is 1 for 1 in this game. Got within 1 on the power play. Now they'll look to tie it up. They had some good passes. Last man advantage. We'll see what they can do here. Here's Sveet taking a shot. Absorbed by Preston. He hangs on, no rebound. 3:06 to go in the second. 10 seconds off the penalty clock. And we'll drop the puck at the right circle. White to go against Surma. As Surma wins the faceoff cleanly back to Weller. Looked to ring it around the boards and outside the zone. He could not. Now Weller will clear this one all the way down. Goes directly on net for good measure. You can credit the Titans with the shot on goal there. As they have now hit their average on the season. Here's a pass to White out of his reach. Ryan Mulvey will be first to it behind the goal line, and he clears it out. But Pasternak trying to glove it in. Does get outside the zone, but not all the way down as it would have had Pasternak not been there with the glove. Now this is Jack Pasternak. Up to Pabst, who scored on the power play for Fenwick this game. Pabst couldn't get around Ryan Mulvey with the backhand. He couldn't force it out. As the Fenwick Friars keep it alive, it's Arden Tantero. To the near side, Jonathan Sveet. Now down to Senna. Back to Sveet up high. Across for Zorovic. To the circle, Tantero centered it. Senna, shot on goal, and the save made by Preston. That's what I was talking about. Some good pass work by the Fenwick Friars on the man advantage tonight. Tantero up to Pap. Now to Zorovic, who switched to the right wing side. Shot whiffed on by Pap, and it'll allow the Titans to clear this one out and down. Get a change as well. 14 seconds to go on the power play. 1.5 minutes left in the period. Pap couldn't get around Hoffer, who stole the puck away, played it off the near glass. It bounces on top of the boards and stays in, but it's intercepted by the Friars. Power play is over, so the Fenwick Friars 1 for 2 on the night. As Pajerski looking for Adams and neutral ice, he found him. Mitchell Adams scores! His first career varsity 1 goal. He was parked right in front of the blue line in neutral ice, and the puck found him. He had a breakaway and buried it. And the Titans lead 3-1. How about that? Called up from the Varsity 2 squad with the injury bug hitting the Titans, and it pays off for Jim Philbin. In only his 3rd varsity game here in the SHL. And the Titans' lead is back to 2. 1 minute left in the second period. Here's Adams on the ice. After scoring the goal, sharing the line with Blake Hoffer and Benji Pajurski. Hoffer now finds Pajurski, but he couldn't hang on to it cleanly. As White takes it back in neutral ice. Big snow pile up by the Fenwick bench. And it's sent back outside the zone. Sweet whiffed on a pass. Now he'll get it to Dean Vajuk. Vajuk to Senna. Takes a shot, tough angle, and the save made by Preston. He hangs on. "16 seconds left in the period now. Fenwick will have this attacking zone face-off. We'll see if either team can pot one before they head to the locker room for an ice cut. Evan Bonnell ready for the draw against Giovanni Senna. As Bonnell gets kicked out of the circle and Surma will have to take the draw instead. Puck falls, 50-50 puck possessed by the Titans as Ryan Mulvey plays it to the far side. Aiden Weller in the corner, out to Surma in neutral ice, 5 seconds to go. As the Friars intercept, here comes Santero's got to shoot. And the save made by Preston, I believe that would have been just too late, even had it gone past Preston. And that will finish period number 2. 34 minutes are in the books, and the Titans restore their 2-goal lead thanks to Mitchell Adams' first career varsity 1 goal for Glenbrook South. As both these teams will come out here for a final 17 minutes on a fresh sheet of ice. Still plenty of hockey to go, only a 2-goal game. Don't go anywhere. This is the South Hockey Network, live on YouTube. Dylan Ward saying we'll see you in about 10 minutes or so. Welcome back to the South Hockey Network, everybody. Live on YouTube, live from Glenview Community Ice Center. It's the Glenbrook South Titans leading 3-1 here on home ice over the Fenwick Friars. In what has been a pretty exciting game so far, the Titans had a 2-0 lead thanks to Blake Hoffer and Benji Pajurski. Fenwick got themselves within one on the power play goal by William Pabst. Then how about Mitchell Adams, playing in only his third ever game with the Varsity 1 squad, filling in a usual Varsity 2 member, filling in for some of the injured players the Titans have been dealing with lately. And on a beautiful pass from all the way down by his own goal line, Benji Pajurski found him waiting at the blue line. He had a clear breakaway to the net and buried it on the right side of the cage to make it 3-1 Titans. Well, a busy day here in the SHL. 10 teams of the 11 are in action, 5 games, which of course is the maximum. So besides here at Glenview Ice Center, the Titans leading 3-1. Some scores to take you through. It is New Trier Green leading 4-1 over Loyola Gold over at Heartland Ice Arena. So it looks like they're going to take care of that season series and hope for a sweep later on in January. The York Dukes against the Stevenson Patriots, they lead 4-1. Both those teams looking for their 6th win of the year. And then over in Mount Prospect, it's the Carmel Catholic Corsairs and St. Viator Lions tied up at 1 apiece. Lake Forest and St. Ignatius will get things going at 8:10 p.m. tonight. Glenbrook North, the only team not in action tonight. It'll be another 5-game day in the SHL tomorrow. And of course, as Preston makes this save to get the third period started here in this league with only 11 teams, if you want to have the maximum number of games played in one night, one team has to have the day off, and tomorrow that one team with the day off is the Titans. So all other 10 SHL teams will be in action tomorrow. But the Titans will get some rest before their next SHL game on Thursday night against the Carmel Catholic Corsairs. All right, third period is underway. This game far from over. The Titans, even with a 2-goal lead, can't take their foot off the gas here against this Fenwick team. Here's Pajurski over the line, takes a shot, stopped, and the rebound swiped out of there. Frank Surma throws it towards the net. That gets blocked by Schmidt, and now Giovanni Senna will dump it in. If you're joining us late, the Titans with 5 unavailable players for this game. So a short bench as Mitchell Adams, the only call-up from the Varsity 2 team. Speaking of, there is Adams. Asher Vanderplug and Adam Sokol continue to be injured, and Ben Stevens and Jonah Weiss both out for personal reasons. JP Ricana with an illness. So Jim Philbin having to mix up his lines a little bit to make something work tonight, and he's made it work. The Titans are dominating, out shooting the Friars 29-20 and leading 3-1. Here's Bonnell. And that one played off the boards. Ryan Mulvey couldn't hang on to it. Will Fagan chases it back down to his own zone. Fagan. Pass intercepted and neutralized by Pabst. Pabst, who has the lone Fenwick goal tonight, fires a shot, but that one high of Preston's net. No save necessary for the freshman. Now out to neutral ice. Cesario will come over the line as John Latito will cycle back for the Fenwick Friars. Pass missed him, and the Titans will get it back in their own zone. It's Cole McPherson looking for Dylan Lytell, but that gets intercepted by William Pabst. He's having a good game tonight, number 10 for Fenwick. All over the ice and has the goal on the power play. Pap, far side. Boris, now taken away by the Friars. Here's a backhand shot by Ceramic, and the save made by the pad of Preston. Rebound near side corner, Aiden Weller looking for Lytell. It comes out to the neutral zone. Hacked ahead by Boris, finds Charlie Preston, back for Boris. Good give and go play by the Titans, but Boris couldn't hang on to it cleanly. And Fenwick will come back the other way. Giovanni Senna pokes it ahead of Weller. The captain, Senna, for this Fenwick team. Now to the far side, Schmidt. Senna gets it back. Giovanni Senna. Now Schmidt. Taken away by Pajerski as he steals. Comes to Surma on the near side, but they can't get it out past Zorovic. Zorovic's clearance to the corner gets deflected by a stick and right to Pajerski, who gets it to Hoffer, who gets it all the way down. Surma chasing after the puck. Sweet, now Pajerski steals it from him. Centered it and nearly tipped into their own net by Fenwick. Close call there. Here's Luke Fagan firing a shot, that one wide. Takes a funny hop off the red paint that separates the boards from the glass and goes up and out of play. For the second game in a row, I can do this. 13:33 to go in the third period. Big shout out to one of my inspirations growing up, Pat Foley, for the Chicago Blackhawks. If you know, you know. Pajerski right off the draw fires a shot, but didn't get a lot on it, and it'll go to the far side. Kept in the zone, here's Surma. Frank Surma, right circle. Lost the puck over, skated it a bit. Kept alive by Luke Fagan, he fires a shot. That one missed the net by a wide margin. Kicked ahead by Hoffer, centered at Pajerski, and he just sent it wide. Nice passing play. Sort of mimicked that goal Blake Hoffer scored the other night. Here's a shot by Hoffer, and he scores! Right in front of the net. Puck found him after taking a couple deflections, and the Titans extend their lead to 4-1. Blake Hoffer's second of the night. Let's see what happened here. Surma, and then Fagan, and off the rebound, Hoffer scored. And we'll see exactly how this puck got to him. I'm not sure if it hit the post or was saved. It looked like it was stopped by Alessi as he kicked the net off, but not in time for the refs to deem it no goal. So Blake Hoffer with 2 extends his team lead in the SHL now to 9 goals, 1 away from double figures. And if he could do that tonight, it would be his 3rd of the night. Back to center ice, Fenwick takes the face-off. Titans leading shots 32-21 as they lead the game 4-1. Here's Pisano firing a shot, blocked by Mulvey. Talked about the Titans' average shots in a game being 28 coming into tonight. Well, the most shots they've had in a game in the SHL this season is 41. We'll see if they can get close to that milestone. Face-off coming up in Titan territory. Circle to Preston's left, already down to 12:30 to go in the third period. Here's Vajuk taking a shot that gets blocked in, turn to the corner. Now Cesario out to Mitchell Adams. Bunnell racing in there, collects the loose puck, brings it over the line on sides, but lost possession as Dean Vajuk plays it to Sweet. Jonathan Sweet got to his puck after he lost it. Takes a shot on net, tipped by McPherson. On cage, obviously unintentionally. But Thomas Preston makes the stop on his own man. 12-12 to go in the third. Titans leading 4-1. Blake Hoffer with 2 tonight. Benji Pajerski and Mitchell Adams with the others. 21 saves for Thomas Preston. As in spite of the score, both goalies have actually had a pretty good night. Cole Alessi has made some highlight reel saves of his own. Face-off win for the Titans. Lytle pokes it ahead. Charlie Preston got to it. Looked to backhand it to Lytle. Could not cleanly. Fenwick can't clear the zone as it's sent back deep by the Titans. Here's Pap to the near side looking for Senna, but Lytle looking for possession of his own. He couldn't get it as it's kept alive by Luke Fagan. Here's a shot. That one wouldn't go. Boris looking to bury the rebound. He could not. Now the Friars finally able to get this one out to neutral ice. Luke Fagan turns around and dumps it in. Here's a steal. Boris got it to Preston, who couldn't hang on to it. Now Lytle takes it away. A shot on goal, saved by Alessi. The rebound possessed by Fenwick. Preston coming to the near side, looking for possession. Now Boris takes it away, looking to center it for Lytle, couldn't cleanly. Luke Fagan, right point, slides it across. Aiden Weller left side towards the net. Never made it through a maze of bodies. Now Fagan. The end of a long shift is this group of Titans. Blake Hoffer comes on in exchange for one other forward who raced back to the bench. Fenwick able to clear this one all the way down. It'll be an icing against the Friars. And the Titans will look forward to another attacking zone face-off here with 10:48 to go in period number 3. Dylan Ward here on the call. Gerard Boris, your technical engineer tonight. Brad Cesario manning the scoreboard in the top left corner of your screen. Puck falls. It's possessed by the Friars. Here's Dean Vajuk. Vajuk dumps it in, down to the corner boards and bounces to the right wing side. Puck collected by Mulvey. Got it ahead to Blake Hoffer. Finds Surma in neutral ice. Surma couldn't get around his feet, so all he can do is dump it into the near side corner. Puck taken away by the Titans. Here's Surma in the slot. Surma up to Ryan Mulvey, right point. Now down to Surma again. Pajurski one-timer, just fired that one wide of the net. Boy, Pajurski got all of that shot, just couldn't hit the target. Now Mulvey just missed the top left corner of the net. Will Fagan, as the Titans backhand this one deep. Hoffer back to Pajurski. Now Surma gets the puck. Gets it down low, Blake Hoffer. Hoffer up to Will Fagan. Let's go of a snapper. And that one was blocked. Nice release by the sophomore Will Fagan on that one-time snapshot. Chases it back down to his own zone. Will Fagan. Up ahead, Cesario tipping it ahead, but taken away by Pap. He sends it back out to the neutral zone. Cesario, now Mitchell Adams, already with a goal tonight. He'll try a shot. Save made by Alessi. Now board battle, near side. Found by the Friars. Here they come. Odd man rush. It's Vegas down the left wing side. Fires a shot. Hit the side of the net. And missed the cage. No save necessary for Preston on that one. Probably wants that shot back. Had another man to his right wing, but elected to take the shot anyway. Now Aiden Weller. Skating through the neutral zone. The defenseman leads the charge. Toe drag and a shot. Stopped by Cole Alessi for a whistle. Good passing play by the Titans here, and look at that release by Benji Pajurski. Got all of it, as we said earlier. Oh man, I didn't realize that Pap actually made a block on its way to the net. It was parked in the slot. I thought it missed cleanly. That could have been on net had the defenseman not been there in the way of the shot. Here's Paps dumping it in. Halfway through the third period here at Glenview Ice Center. Final home game before North-South as a man's taken down for Fenwick, and Cole McPherson will take a trip to the penalty box on the tripping call. So Fenwick will have a power play for the third time tonight. All Titan penalty kills are sponsored by Hannah Vanderploeg Trial Attorneys, as the Fenwick Friars 1 for 2 on the power play. Again, they come into tonight, before tonight's action, with the worst power play in the SHL, only 6.8%. That number has gone up since they scored a power play goal in this game, but currently 4 for 46 on the season with the man advantage. Tantero gets it back, takes a shot. That one would not go, as no clear necessary for the Titans. It just bounces all the way out. Here's Pap behind the net. You got to think Fenwick looking to score on this power play if they want to give themselves a chance. Tantero now to Senna, takes a shot looking for Preston's 5-hole, but Preston closed the door, and the Titans will clear it again. 40 seconds into the penalty. Pap plays with it behind his net again. 7:40 to go in the third. Titans looking to hang on to this 3-goal lead. They lead 4-1. Dumped in by Fenwick. They'll go for a change. It's an easy opportunity for the Titans to clear. Jonathan Sveit back down low behind the goal line. Sveit to the near side. Pasternak. Pasternak finds Vajuk waiting at the blue line. Vajuk dumps it down. This goes to the far side. Pajurski can't backhand it out cleanly past Sveit, who keeps it in at the right point. Now the puck taken away by the Titans. Benji Pajurski, nice pass through the legs, finds Cesario. His shot just missed the net. Now the other way comes Fenwick. They might have some numbers. It's Vajuk getting it to Schmidt. Schmidt shoots, blocked by the stick of Will Fagan as he sends it up and out of play. It's a nice pass by Pajurski, I believe. Yeah, he goes right through the legs. Nutmegs Jonathan Sveit and gives Jonathan Cesario a good chance coming down that left wing. And just over the crossbar was that shot. Back underway. Titans cleared out of the zone again. 15 seconds to go on the power play for Fenwick. Now here's White taking a shot, deflected up high and out of play once again by Thomas Preston for another whistle. Back underway again. Fenwick wins the face-off. Pasternak left point. 3 seconds on the clock in the power play as McPherson comes out of the box. He'll go to the bench in exchange for Boris, and that will finish Fenwick's third power play tonight. The Titans now 2 for 3 on the kill. As the Friars without a 5-on-5 goal tonight, their lone tally came on the power play. As this pass miss, and it will be an icing against the Friars. William Pabst with his second goal of the year. Second power play point as well, as he recorded an assist on a PPG earlier this season. The Titan goals coming from Blake Hoffer with a pair of them for his 8th and 9th goals of the SHL season. Benji Pajurski's 4th, and Mitchell Adams' 1st of his Varsity 1 career. This is Zach Boris behind the opposition's net. Up to Lytell, that one leaks past his forehand, and Tantero comes out of the zone with it. Arden Tantero around McPherson. Tantero behind the goal line, puts on the brakes, sent it up to the slot, but goes right to Dylan Lytell. Now here comes Lytell. Left circle, fires a shot, deflected up high and out of play by Cole Lessie. For another whistle as we get down to 5:32 to go in the third period. 4-1 in favor of the Titans. The Titans now 3 shots away from matching their season high in the SHL of 41. So we'll drop the puck at the left wing face-off circle. One cleanly by Fenwick. Played out to the neutral zone. Here comes White. Left it for Vegas. Taken away Bunnell, lifts it out. Adams gloves it down. Can't backhand it out past Vegas. Now to White, right side. Takes a hit by Cesario. Now Will Fagan with the reverse hit on Ceramic as it goes back down below the line for Mulvey. Mulvey letting the pressure come to him. He gets it out to Fagan. Now Bunnell. Evan Bunnell over center ice red, now the blue line. Ryan Mulvey, left point, backhands this one down below. Cesario looking to backhand center it for Mitchell Adams, but that didn't work out. Now Adams back up high, Ryan Mulvey left point. Mulvey with a wrister, that one just sails past the net. And the Friars looking to clear this one out off the glass, but just above the glass as it goes out. By the way, last game, if you were watching, I was talking about how maybe the Stevenson glass is a little bit lower than other rinks because there were a lot of plays where the Titans were trying to clear it off the high glass and out and just missed, and it sent it into the protective netting. Well, I would have been right by saying that, because as soon as I got down and saw the glass at ice level, that glass is pretty short. So there you go. Good job, me. Titans looking for some more here, already up by 3. We likely won't see the Fenwick Friars pull the goaltender, down by 3, but you never know. As the Fenwick Friars now going to get a penalty as Pisano hits Surma down into the boards. And he'll get a roughing penalty for that. So, Titans are going to the power play, and all power plays on the South Hockey Network, sponsored by RSM. They're 0 for 1 in this game, but this will give them 2 minutes with an extra skater, which, even if the Fenwick Friars wanted to pull their goaltender, it really makes it hard for them to do that now, or even give themselves a chance to potentially tie this game up. They can't clear it out past Will Fagan. Now here's Surma towards the net, deflected aside. Tough angle. Surma tried to bank that one in off Cole Alessi's pads. He could not. Here's Surma. Back to Pajurski. Up high, Ryan Mulvey. Mulvey towards the net. He scores! Ryan Mulvey's first SHL goal of the season. Makes it a 5-1 game, and it's the Titans' 5th power play goal of the season. The defenseman on the board. .328 to go in the 3rd period, and that should just about seal the deal for Jim Philbin and company. As the Titans match their season high in the SHL with 41 shots on goal here tonight. Back underway at center ice. As now the question becomes, can the Titans match their season high in goals scored, which happened against the Carmel Catholic Corsairs in what was a 6-4 win back on October 29th. They're 1 goal away from that. Here's Bonnell, Luke Fagan, but the whistle sounds as the net comes off its posts. 2:53 to go in the 3rd. Titans lead 5-1. Blake Hoffer with 2 goals. Benji Pajurski, Mitchell Adams, and Ryan Mulvey with the others. As the Titans look to be on their way to their 2nd SHL winning streak of the season. They had won 3 in a row earlier this season back in October. 4-0 against York, 3-2 against St. Viator, 5-3 against the Scouts. But since that stretch, it's been a loss, a win, a couple of losses, and a win. Of course, the win last game, the Stevenson Patriots, when Blake Hoffer scored the game winner with 1 second left on the clock, maybe even a little bit less, 0.9 perhaps. As this one can't be contained in the zone by Pap, he'll have to chase back after it. Ceramic. Hats off to Ryan Mulvey with that goal. He's been shooting the puck a lot after he gained some confidence last season with his first goal of the year against New Trier back in November. And then after that, he went on quite the tear, scoring goals. He is a defensive defenseman primarily for Coach Philbin, but likes to take that shot, and that shot's only gotten more powerful as the years have rolled on, now in his junior year. He's been playing on the varsity team since his freshman campaign. Here's Adams, centered it for Higgins, but he just whiffed on the shot. Now back up high, Lytle takes a shot that gets blocked by Pabst. Leaks outside of the zone. Will Fagan will have to kick it back to himself. 1:20 to go in the 3rd. Will Fagan over the line. Threw it to the slot. Adams couldn't get a backhander on net. And the Friars will lift it out. Cesario given up and taken right back by Bonnell. Here comes Bennell across the line down the left wing side. Hit up against the boards once again. Bennell steals it. He will shoot one. Just missed the net. Partially blocked in close by a stick, perhaps. 50 seconds to go. Cleared out of the zone by Fenwick. It's Vajuk getting it past Lytell. Will Fagan will collect. Taken by Cesario off Latito's stick. And now back into the zone. Pap will backhand it off the end boards. So since the Fenwick Friars returned to the SHL last season, the Titans will now make it 4 consecutive victories over the Friars in regular season play. As Blake Hoffer tried a one-timer looking for the HT, didn't get it. As the Titans, while very short-handed tonight without 5 of their players, able to manage a dominant victory here on home ice for a final send-off here at Glenview Ice Center before the North-South game on Thanksgiving Eve. 5-1 your final. One more time we'll go through the scoring. Blake Hoffer with 2 goals, Benji Pajerski, Mitchell Adams, and Ryan Mulvey with the others. For Fenwick, it was William Paps on the power play. Each team with a power play goal tonight, and the Titans will get some much-deserved rest. They'll have 4 days off between now and their next contest on Thursday night of next week as they take on the Carmel Catholic Corsairs in what will be the final SHL game before Thanksgiving Eve. After that, they'll play Friday, Saturday doubleheader, and Sunday in the SHL Showcase. Again, not a tournament, just a showcase, so you could call them exhibition games, but teams from all over the country will come in and play a variety of SHL teams, so that'll be fun. Second year of that existing at Mount Prospect Ice Arena. And then, of course, it'll be North-South week on Thanksgiving Day week. We'll have the alumni game on Tuesday night here at Glenview Ice Center, of course, supporting the Marko Nikolic Foundation. All proceeds from that game will go to the Marko Nikolic Foundation in support of the Glenbrook South senior who lost his life last year due to a drunk driving incident. Close with some of the guys on the varsity team last year who were also seniors. So a great job by Glenbrook South Hockey to get that coordinated. The family will drop the puck. It'll be a great event. Immediately following that game here at Glenview Ice Center on Tuesday, it'll be the Varsity 2 North-South game between Glenbrook South Blue and Glenbrook North Gold. And then on Wednesday, of course, it'll be the varsity team playing at 6 at Centennial Ice Rink in Wilmette, followed by JV playing immediately after at 8. Exciting stuff coming up for GBS hockey. And they win here tonight on this Saturday, 5-1. One more time for our crew, Brad Cesario on scoreboard duty, top left corner of your screen. Gerard Boris, our technical engineer. My name is Dylan Ward saying, enjoy some time off, players and fans alike. We'll see you again on Thursday night as the Titans travel to Vernon Hills for another meeting with the Carmel Catholic Corsairs. You know we'll be here on the South Hockey Network. Have a good night, everyone.